On, peeps? I hope you're all well. Okay, I want to first talk about Anthony Crolla and Vasyl Lomachenko. Anthony Crolla is taking on, pound for pound, the best fighter in the world. You know, we hope Anthony Crolla all the best. I'm good, brother. How are you? I'm talking about Anthony Crolla and Vasyl Lomachenko. Anthony Crolla going up against a pound for pound great, really, in Vasyl Lomachenko. A very, very hard ask, a very, very hard fight. It's not going to be easy for Anthony Crolla. I think he's got his work cut out against the best pound for pound fighter in the world. I think it's going to be very difficult. Lomachenko is class. You're right. He's one of the best. He's the best fighter in the world. He's different class. You know, his movement, his footwork. I'm good. How are you? Crolla wrote off just like Khan is against Crawford. I think here's the thing. A lot of people have been saying that. A lot of people have been talking about, oh, you know, Crolla and Khan. The difference is, I don't feel like Crolla has any chance. And here's why I say that. Because I don't feel like Crolla has an X factor. I don't believe Crolla does anything that has an X factor. He doesn't have exceptional speed. He doesn't have huge punching power. He's a good fighter. He's an ex-world champion. But I just don't see how he's going to beat Vasyl Lomachenko. I don't see how. You know, I hope I'm wrong. But I don't see how he beats him. How does he beat Vasyl Lomachenko? You know, Lomachenko moves from side to side. You know, the guy's had 400 amateur fights. No, of course, you're right. It's nowhere near. It's a way more one-sided fight. You know, Crawford-Khan, I would say, is about 70-30 in Crawford's favor. I would say Crolla-Lomachenko is maybe about 90%. Like, and that's being generous, because I don't really see Crolla having any shot in the fight. But nevertheless, as a Brit, I hope he goes in there and does the job. But I think it's going to be very, very hard, because he doesn't have that X factor. He doesn't have the punching power, or he doesn't have the speed, you know, and Lomachenko is just too good. He's too good right now. You know, he's the best fighter in the world, in my opinion. I don't think there's any fighter in the world that compares to Vasyl Lomachenko. And that's just the honest to God truth. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope Crolla can go and do the business. But I just think Vasyl Lomachenko is too good, and I think unfortunately for Crolla, he's going to get outclassed. For the biggest mismatch for a world title in 5 years. Yep, that guy. I wouldn't want to say it's probably a mismatch, but that's not Anthony Crolla's fault. It's because of the fact that Lomachenko is so good. Who could you put Lomachenko in with, or who could you put in with Lomachenko and say it's not a mismatch? Do you know what I mean? So this is what I'm trying to say. Anyone against Lomachenko, he knocked out Linares. You know, Linares beat Crolla his second time quite handily. So it's going to be difficult. Mikey Garcia v Lomachenko, that's a fight. That's the fight we want to see. 50-50 fight for sure. I would slightly edge towards Vasyl Lomachenko in that fight, especially now that Garcia took a beating off, what's his name, Errol Spence. You know, I think I would slightly lean to Lomachenko. I would slightly lean to Lomachenko anyway, but I think now I'm a bit more towards Vasyl Lomachenko. But again, I think it's going to be, I think it'll be great. I think it's definitely going to be great action. But like I said, I think the best fight, everyone thinks Garcia is done because of Spence. One hard fight in 40 fights. Tevin Farmer, who you got? I've Tank in that fight. Tevin Farmer's good fight. He's a good fight. It's really bizarre how Khan is not even mentioned in the top 10 in the welterweight division. I think he's in the top 10 for sure. I think Khan's in the top 10. There's no doubt about that. Khan's in the top 10. But you got to understand, there's guys like Pacquiao, you know, that you know, people don't consider a top welterweight anymore, and you'd probably have to say Pacquiao's ahead of Khan right now. You know, so, you know, it is what it is. What's your ranking? You know, my ranking is probably Spence and Crawford. I'll put Spence top, Crawford 2, Thurman, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, and Manny Pacquiao, and Amir Khan, number 7, in my opinion. I have him number 7 in the welterweight division. I'll put him number 7. Name me your list then. Name me your list if you think he's number 9. What's your other 8? Amir Khan chin has gone weaker. It's not the same chin that took Madonna punch. Well, we'll find out on April 20th. Spence defo number 1 and Crawford 2nd. Yeah, that's what I've said. No, it's not that, bro. Listen, I think personally, we'll find out on April 20th. Alexander Besputin Khan chin isn't the problem. It's the punches he don't see coming. Yeah, well, that's a lot of people's problem. They say the punches that you don't see coming hurt the most. But like I said, Crawford hits hits you with a lot of punches that you don't see coming. Crawford hits you with a lot of... Always get nervous when watching Khan, especially being a huge fan. Yeah, it is. It's hard watching Khan because, you know, it's like he's doing well, then all of a sudden, boom. You know, like Teddy Atlas said, Khan always finds a way to mess it up. And it's right, he does. He does always find a way to kind of mess it up. But at the end of the day, he's in super good shape. Of course, he's in the fight of his life. Of course, he's going to be in super shape. He knows what this fight could do for him. He knows what this fight could do for his legacy. It could turn him into a great... Khan does counter a lot. Crawford really good jabs. That needs to throw in few jabs and back off. Yep. I think it's difficult though when you're in a fight and when you're fighting a tricky guy like Crawford. He'll draw something out of you eventually in the fight. So it's going to be very tough. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be very, very difficult. But guys, I've got some big news. Are you going to do a live reaction to Loma? Yeah, I will do. I will do a live reaction to Crolla Lomachenko. I'll do that. I'll be up and I'll be doing a live stream. But guys, there's some other breaking news in the boxing world. Mikey Garcia will be taking on Eric Morales in a 4-round exhibition. Yeah, I will do. Khan stays in the pocket. Yeah, he does. So, yeah, Mikey Garcia will be taking on Eric Morales in a 4-round exhibition fight. That's crazy. Eric Morales, it's an exhibition fight. It's going to charity. It's obviously for good cause. But, you know, Eric Morales, what a legend he was. In a 4-round fight, he'll be taking on Mikey Garcia. Dude, I feel if Khan wins... You know, so that's going to be interesting. And I think that's May 20... What was he saying? May 16th? It's a light sparring match at best. Yeah, but it's still... I think it's going to be televised. It's going to be televised. And it's May... I think he said May 27th or something like that. You know, he broke the news yesterday. I think it's about a day ago. So that's going to be great. That's crazy. Mikey Garcia, we want to see him fight Lomachenko. And the guy's going to go and fight May 18th. There you go, bro. We're going to be... And he's fighting an old man in Eric Morales. You know, what's that all about? Might go for another welterweight. Yeah, Spence has Garcia doing exhibitions. Yeah, you know, after that beating, I don't know. Maybe Mikey Garcia feels there's easier ways of making money than fighting these killers. My Instagram. If you click on my thing, it's on private. But you can drop me a follow. Yo, what's going on, Benoit? But yeah, Mikey Garcia will be taking on Eric Morales in May 18th, as Hashman Boxing pointed out. It's going to be very interesting, very, very interesting to see what happens in that fight. I'm going to be interested to see how Mikey Garcia approaches the fight. Is he going to go all in? The best move for Mikey Garcia is to go back down to 140, 135. I think he will be killing himself. I think Khan can do it. I think Khan can do it. Like I said before in my debate, if you go watch that, I said he has to fight a strategical fight. Going back to Mikey Garcia, I think the best move is for Mikey Garcia to go down to 135, take on those take on those killers at one. There's very good fighters at 135. I want to see Mikey Garcia fight, and of course, the fight that we all want to see, the fight that we all really want to see, is the Mikey Garcia v Lomachenko fight. That's really, let's be honest, that's the fight we want to see out there. That's the fight. Mikey Garcia needs to stay in his lane. Yeah, absolutely. Mikey Garcia does need to stay in his lane. He needs to stay in his division. You know, he can't be going and dealing with, you can't be going and picking fights with those big boys in those big divisions. They're too big. They're too strong. As Spence, you know what the thing was, guys? It wasn't even the fact that, you know, Garcia lost. It was the fact the way he lost. He got embarrassed. It was an embarrassing performance. Lomachenko beats Garcia. Do you think he should be pound for pound #1? Or would you still have Crawford? Many people have Lomachenko pound for pound #1. Yeah, Anthony Yard is making £4.2 million, and he's going to Russia to fight Sergey Kovalev. You know, that's the rumored purse. That's a lot of dough for Anthony Yard to be going fighting Sergey Kovalev. That's some serious dough right there for him. You know, they didn't want to go to Russia. But I think the money was too big. Errol reminded him why he doesn't belong. Yeah, of course he did. Errol Spence showed, to be honest, Mikey Garcia got tipped to be this killer and this big fighter. You see Kovalev killed that. Yeah, I think Kovalev is a very big favourite in that fight. Man thought if Pac-Man done it, so he can. Yeah, but the thing is, not everybody's Pacquiao. Pacquiao was special. Pacquiao was the man back in the day, you know what I mean? No, not everyone. Everyone thinks they're Pacquiao, but remember when I used to always argue with you about White v Parker? Yeah, that was a long time back. I think you said Parker would win, didn't you? Or did you say White? I can't remember. I think you said White. I can't remember. I can't remember. It was a long time ago, that fight. A different kind of, yeah, Pacquiao's special. Pacquiao's on another level. I'm gonna talk a little bit about Pacquiao towards the end, but yeah, Mikey Garcia. I think I'm gonna do a couple of videos on Mikey Garcia. He needs to go back down. I want to see Mikey Garcia fight Lomachenko, but Lomachenko and Bob Arum doubt whether Mikey Garcia will go back down to 135 to take on Lomachenko. Do you think? I don't know whether it's the right now after putting on that much weight to go back down to 135. It's dangerous. How can you lose punch power? How can you lose punch power? A bit fishy. Yeah, but he's old, you know. Are you talking about Pacquiao there? Your updates are on decent. What does that mean? Your updates are on decent. Yeah, so it's that weight that Mikey Garcia's put on. He's put on a lot of weight. I said White, you said Parker will outbox him, but I told you were overrating Parker as he isn't like Usyk. Yeah, all right. You probably got that one right. But Parker almost knocked White out right at the end. You know, that was a lucky escape for Dillian White. He was almost out on his feet right at the end. You know, and I was a bit unimpressed with Parker's performance, if I'm honest. Because he knocked out Cotto, but he can't stop Jesse Vogt. Yes, but think about it. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying there. But think about it this way, right? He's a 40-year-old man and he's fighting young guys and he's beating them. He beat Jesse Vargas easily. Dropped him how many times? You know, I wanted Fury v White. Yeah, Fury v White would be a great fight. That would be a great fight. Fury got robbed. Of course, Fury got robbed big time against Wilder. He got robbed hard. He got robbed hard in that fight, you know. Fury won comfortably that fight. I thought it was a comfortable win. You know, don't get me wrong. Wilder did his thing. Wilder knocked Fury down, so you got to give Wilder credit. But come on, man. He lost that fight comfortably. I think everybody knows that, you know, Wilder lost that one. He outboxed him. He boxed his ears off. Madonna v Khan 2 would be a huge fight, in my opinion. Yes, absolutely. Massive fight. What do you think of Saddam Ali? Who do you think he should fight next? To be honest, Saddam Ali's, you know, he lost in he against, he beat Miguel Cotto, then he lost to Munguia, right? So where's he fighting? He's not really a light middleweight. He's not really, he's not, you know, who's he gonna fight at welterweight? I don't really see him doing much, if I'm honest. Saddam Ali, I don't know. I think was it him that got knocked out to Vargas, Jesse Vargas, and Vargas isn't the best fighter. And so again, I don't know with Saddam Ali. I think he should go down to welterweight, maybe fight somebody there. How did he get robbed? The ref gave him a 12 count. Come on, bro. Come on, he got up in that fight. Yeah, okay, the ref gave him a 12 count, but let's not forget, Fury was fighting in his backyard. Fury was fighting Deontay Wilder in his backyard. Vargas is a stepping stone. I think Saddam Ali v Thurman is a good fight. I think Thurman wins that, if I'm honest. He ain't nothing. Who ain't nothing? Yeah, so, listen, there's some great matches to be made. There's some great matches to be made. And I think Crolla Lomachenko, good fight. But it's a one. I think personally, I hope I'm wrong, but I think it's a one-sided fight. I think Crolla Lomachenko will win comfortably. Saddam Ali can't compete at 147. He got knocked out by pillow puncher Vargas. Yeah, but where else is he gonna go? What? So you're saying he should compete at 154 against killers like Charlo, Harrison, Hurd? Who's he gonna fight? A modifier? What's that? Make us a modifier. What's that? So yeah, do you think Saddam Ali can fight Charlo and those guys? Yeah, he did. Okay, Charlo got exposed by Harrison, yes. But like Saddam Ali, Charlo's a big puncher, man. Charlo punches very hard. And I don't think Saddam Ali can box like that Harrison. I said he can't compete with the big boys, bro. Yeah, you're right. What, Saddam Ali can't? Yeah. He's not a big, in my opinion, he's not a big level fighter. Yeah, Charlo can bang and what's his name? Saddam Ali's no Harrison. So that's not a good fight for him at all. Can help you get rid of trolls. All right, okay. What you mean? To be honest, I don't mind the trolls. Here's why. Here's why I don't mind the trolls, because I feel like everybody's entitled to opinion. And when you've got trolls, as long as there's no like racial comments and none of that, I feel like Kell Brook needs to fight big boys instead of he is after Khan, who's... Yeah, that's frustrating me. Like, listen, I think, you know, us, a lot of Khan fans, right, give Kell Brook a lot of stick, but I genuinely want to see Kell Brook fight somebody. I genuinely want to see Kell Brook just for his career. I think his career's been managed so bad. Yeah, trolls, you can say, are fans. But the thing is with trolls, they have an opinion and it creates a debate, because then when they when they leave their comments, you guys are going to go back at them and that creates a debate, and then we can all go back and forth, you know. So it is what it is. Like, as long as there's no really bad comments on there, I don't mind it. Yeah, to be honest, I don't mind. Like, as long as there's no racial comments, I don't really mind it, as long as it's within limit. There are people that, you know, hate certain fighters. I know there's guys on my channel that hate Amir Khan. There's guys on my channel that don't like Pacquiao. There's guys on my channel that don't like Garcia. You know, it's just what it is. You have one neutral. Kell Brook is pathetic, just waiting for a payday. You know what? Kell Brook is frustrating me because I want to see Kell Brook fight Jarrett Hurd. I think that's a fight he can win, and I know a lot of people, actually, I got a lot of stick for saying that. You know, I think Kell Brook can beat Jarrett Hurd, and I want to see him fight Jarrett Hurd. But if the thing is with Kell Brook, I think here's the frustrating thing about Kell Brook. Kell Brook's always chase, right, Khan. But why didn't he put himself in a position where Khan would chase him? If he beats Jarrett Hurd, Khan might be chasing that fight. Khan might be chasing. Jesse Vargas said Kell Brook ducked him. You know what? That was a fight that he should have taken. Before the Golovkin fight, that was a fight that was being negotiated, and that was the biggest mistake Kell Brook made in his career. Tell you why. He takes the what's it named, Jesse Vargas fight. I think he would have beaten Jesse Vargas, right? He becomes a unified welterweight champion. He would have got his Khan fight. He would have got the Khan fight right after, because Amir Khan wasn't a champion, and it was an opportunity for Amir Khan to become a unified champion. And I believe Kell Brook would have beaten Vargas. He beats Vargas, and that's it. He would have got the Khan fight, but he made That's what I mean. He got greedy. He thought, let me fight Golovkin. But the difference was when Khan fought Canelo, Khan had Brook as an option. But Khan looked at Canelo as probably a bigger payday. And it was Canelo, right? But Kell Brook was champion at that time. Khan wasn't a champion. There was a difference. So, in my opinion, that was Kell Brook's biggest mistake. He should have fought Jesse Vargas. He would have beaten Jesse Vargas. I'm confident Kell Brook would have beaten Jesse Vargas. He beats Jesse Vargas. He would have fought, he would have got the Khan fight. He would have got the fight he wanted. And Khan would have taken that fight because it would have made sense. Kell Brook still beats Khan, but he has frustrated me. I don't know. I don't know. That's a good fight. I don't know whether Kell Brook beats Amir Khan. I think that's a good fight. On his last performance, Kell Brook looked terrible to me, if I'm honest. Boxing Ego always wears sunglasses because he got a lazy eye. Right. So he wears sunglasses in his when he does his live streams. Vargas drew with Broner. Yes, he did, but Broner got destroyed by Pacquiao. Broner got destroyed by Mikey Garcia. Broner got destroyed by Madonna. Broner got beat easily by Porter. So really, both were knocked out in the 5th round. How coincidental. Who were knocked out in the 5th round? Kell Brook be like, I wear my sunglasses. Oh yeah, what Khan? No, Canelo Khan got knocked out in the 6th. Do you think haters will convert Imran if Amir wins? Haters will convert me? Why would the haters convert me? I would like to see Khan fight Pacquiao or Danny rematch. You know what? I'm going to do a video about Danny Garcia and Amir Khan rematch. That's a good fight, man. That's a fight I would love to see. I think that's a big, big fight. That's a big, big fight. I meant the current haters. I would love to see that. I would love the Danny Garcia rematch as well. I think that's a great fight. I think that's a monster fight. I think that's a fight that I think Khan needs that fight because I think honestly, people might give me stick for this, but I think Khan's a way better fighter than Danny Garcia, and I think he took that fight lightly. And let's be honest, right? Let's be honest. Not taking anything from Garcia, his dad won him that fight. You know, he said a lot of things, and Amir Khan just fought with his head, and he shouldn't have fought with his head. Let's be realistic there. He did. Garcia got a good. Oh, Garcia's got a fantastic chin. You could hit this guy with a like metal crowbar, and I think he'll still be standing. Did you see the fight when he fought Thurman? When Thurman hit him with the right hand, flush in the 1st round, and Danny Garcia didn't like go down. That was a fight. That was a punch, in my opinion. If that had hit Khan or someone else, that would have flattened them. Honestly, that had hit someone else, that would have flattened them. Khan with Garcia's chin, he would be yeah, for sure. If I lost, I would go for a payday with Kell. You know what? I don't like looking ahead. Khan was a mandatory for Garcia, but he took the... Yeah, that... I didn't like that. Again. But the problem is, here's what, bro. The thing is, if Khan had taken the Garcia fight, he would have got a lot of stick. Because people were like, why are you fighting Garcia when Kell Brook's your countryman who's a champion? So, the Canelo fight tipped the... personally, I think Canelo wins. Canelo's younger, he's fresher, he'll win this rematch. I think, Victor Ortiz had a keep up the great work. Cheers, thank you, Shabazz. Vargas looked like a fighter, the Aussie stripper. Yeah, but Joseph, a lot of comments. What do you think of Le Greco and Madonna? If Madonna's got anything left, he bashes Le Greco up. Khan beats Garcia, is the WBC champ. And if Kell beats Vargas, WBC, WBO, IBF, Wembley. There you go. Seen a video of Victor Ortiz today, bro. He looked like a fat... Yeah, well, Victor Ortiz, a lot of these guys' careers gone downhill. Don't know. Watch you daily. I love your vids. Thank you very much. Don't know. Any more questions? Yeah, so interesting. I was a hater first, bro. What, you were a hater of me? What happens if Miller beats Josh? What happens if Miller beats Joshua? Nothing happens. There'll be a rematch and Joshua will fight him again. That's what will happen. Thank you very much. Who is the best at 168? The best at 168, in my opinion, is probably Callum Smith. Go you, Crolla or Loma. Crolla of Loma, of course. Are you going to be watching the fights? Yes, I will. Yeah, bro, you're consistent with your updates. Yeah, yeah, I am. I upload quite a bit, to be fair. I get a lot of. I'm starting to get, my views are starting to go up a little bit. Who would you win? Who would win, Prime Ricky Hatton and Junior Witter? I don't Ricky Hatton, if I'm honest. But Junior Witter had that Ingle gym style. Do you think DAZN will survive another 5 years? Yeah, I think so. I think DAZN's the next big platform in America. Conor Pacquiao now. I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I think probably Pacquiao's edged it. You think Billy Joe Saunders is looking... Yeah, Billy Joe Saunders looking very good. Teofimo Lopez. Yeah, he's a good fighter, Lopez. And bigger and leaner. Yeah, Lopez. Billy Joe Saunders is looking very good. I've seen him. He looked massive as well at 168. Let's see if it... Hopefully it doesn't slow him down. He looks big. He looks big and strong. So yeah, let's come on to... Khan should go to the body. Of course, Khan needs to go to the body. Khan needs to land as many punches as he can and watch not being hit, because Crawford's very sneaky. Is Billy Joe's same position as Kell in terms of... Is Billy Joe's same position as Kell in terms of opponents? Billy Joe's not really fought a lot of good guys. You know, we need to see Billy Joe in there with a lot more higher opposition. You know, unfortunately, Billy Joe's career, you know, has not gone the way it should be. I think he needs to be more active. He's not been very active. It's a bit like Kell, really. These guys not fighting the top level guys enough. In terms of the guy, the one that asked the next question about Callum Smith. Yeah, Callum Smith and Billy Joe's a great fight. I think Callum Smith may just be a bit too big. I needs to hit him with different angles and power shots. Absolutely. I think Khan needs to, like I said, Khan needs to be smart in that fight. Otherwise, he could be in trouble. Yeah, Billy Joe's not been tested. He needs to be tested. Speed will be okay, but Crawford is fast too. Yeah, Crawford's very fast. Very, very fast. He's like a surgeon in there. You got to be very careful. How come you don't make as many heavyweight videos anymore? You know what? The heavyweight division, I don't get as many. I don't know what it is. Before, I used to get quite a few views for the heavyweight division. But now, like, it's the welterweight division that I'm getting a lot of views. So this is why. But I need to start doing more heavyweight videos, to be honest. What I might start doing, I might start doing a lot more live streaming for the heavyweight videos, to be honest. The heavy and welters are hitting up. For me, my views are like the welterweight division is where I'm getting the views. But what I might start doing, if this is better, I might start doing more live streaming where I can talk about, what's your opinion of Froch? In my opinion, seeing his Insta, he likes a little bit of Tommy. To be honest, like, the guy's a bit of a weird guy, if I'm honest. I don't quite understand Carl Froch. I don't quite understand him, if I'm honest. Do you watch below super bantamweights? You know what? The really, really small guys, I'm not a massive fan. It's more like lightweight upwards, or, you know, even like, you know what, Javante Davis at 130 pounds. You know, I used to watch Rigondale, you know, when Frampton and them guys were there. You know, so let's see. Let's see. He likes Tommy Robinson's tweets. Well, everybody to their own, right? You know, he's always had some kind of problem with Khan for some reason, Froch. I don't know why, but then I wouldn't want to say Froch has had a problem with a lot of people, you know what I mean? So it's not just, you know, Tommy, like, Froch has had a problem with Joe Calzaghe, with George Groves, with James DeGale, you know, with Andre Ward. So, you know, Carl Froch has had a problem with everybody. Who's an alcoholic? 126 pounds, got a good name. Santa Cruz, Gary Russell. Yeah, very good fighter. That's a very good division right now. What about Inoue v Tete? Inoue wins that. Inoue special. Inoue special. Froch's brothers, yeah, they look like hard stuff. They're brothers. They look like guys that are... Khan has great power early. Do you think he should go ballistic and try for... Yeah, he could do that. It could work in his favour, but he could get sparked out as well if he gets too brave. So it's Tete or Donaire. I got Tete. Yeah, Tete will beat Donaire, but I think Inoue wins that tournament. I think Khan will get robbed on points. If the fight's close, I think they'll give it Crawford. Who should Broner fight if he comes back? Broner, to be honest, I'm not really interested in Broner because Broner's a bit of a joke. He loses every big fight he goes in. You guys suggest an opponent for Broner. Cover MMA as well. I'm not that good with MMA. I'll cover the big news like McGregor and stuff. But when the big fights happen, hopefully Khabib fights, I'll do it. Bob Arum is a sly. Yeah, he is. All promoters are Slido. All promoters are like that. Who is your favorite prospect? You know what? There's a lot. Boatsi's looking special. Boatsi, Davis. I know Davis is champion. There's that Tuifimo Lopez. He's good. So there's a lot of good guys out there. Bob Arum won't let his cash cow lose. Yeah, well, Bob Arum. Look, he's saying. Bob Arum is saying Terence Crawford is better than Sugar Ray Leonard. If that's the case, then Khan's got no chance because Khan wouldn't have beaten Sugar Ray Leonard. That's for sure. But again, like, there's no way in hell Terence Crawford is better than Sugar Ray Leonard, you know. That's just what you say. He's saying Lomachenko is the best fighter since Ali. You know, he's the most unique fighter he's ever seen. I don't know, but that's when you're promoting someone, you pick them up. What do you think of Galahad, Warrington? I think Warrington will win. I think Khan should never fight, never resign with Eddie. No, I think Eddie's the man in boxing right now. Ingles Gym paying off for him. What, for Billy? What, for who? Galahad? Do you think ESPN will sign up Cash Ali? No. No way. He almost got killed, that guy. Who got killed? He hasn't promoted this fight. No coverage. What? Khan Crawford? I think they've promoted it. It's you know, it's on BT Sport. That's probably why. If it was on Sky Sports, it'd be Sky Sports. Like I said, the coverage of Sky Sports is a lot better because Sky Sports has, in my opinion, it reaches out to more people. I think the traction, more people have got Sky than they got BT. So when there's a fight on BT, it doesn't get the same coverage, you know. So I think. Oh, yeah. What? Teofimo. Yeah, that was a bad knockout. Do you think Sky Boxing has gone downhill? A little bit. But again, you got to understand there's quite a few fighters that have retired. David Hay, Tony Bellew, James DeGale. You know, so yeah, it will go down a little bit, but I think it will come back up. He would have got body. I didn't see that. Eddie hasn't, bro. Crazy how Eddie just disappeared since Khan chose him Bud fight. Yeah, but he wanted the Brook fight. You think? Yeah, he wanted the Brook fight. He gave that Mullinder one killer knockout. That, yeah, it was brutal. But yeah, Eddie Hearn wanted that Brook fight. He wanted that Brook fight. So of course, you know, he's gonna get unhappy with he's gonna be unhappy with Khan because he wanted to deliver that big fight for the UK. That would have been. What's your take on Khan dating? Oh man, I'm not gonna answer that. Liam Williams on the Ingle juice lot. Yeah, there's a lot of Ingle fighters that have been, you know, done for that. But I don't think there's any conspiracy. Like, a lot of people give Dominic Ingle a lot of stick, but we don't know. We don't know about, you know, whether Dominic Ingle is doing that. You know, I don't know. I don't want to comment on that because I don't really know. But there are a few fighters that have been with his new trainer. Who are you talking about? Is that Billy Joe? Yeah, that's right. Keep the chat about boxing. Don't go on off topic. Brooke waiting on hoping on Khan loss. Yeah, Brooke new trainer is Brooke's new trainer. What's his name? John Fuchs. To be honest, like, he should have stayed with Dominic Ingle. Dominic Ingle's been with him for so long. He should have stayed with him. My top 5 pound for pound. Who is it? Who is your top 5 pound for pound? My top 5 pound. Oh, you want my top 5 pound for pound? I'll go. So let's go Canelo, Crawford, Usyk, Loma, and Spence. Why are people leaving? Leaving who? Lomachenko, Canelo, Usyk. You have to put Canelo number 1. Come on, Canelo needs to be number 1. Let's look at his resume, right, compared to all of those guys. Look at Canelo's resume compared to what Lomachenko's and all of those guys. Yeah. Now I get what you're saying. So why are all the fighters leaving? Yeah, that definitely. Why have they left? For sure. Yeah, you have to say, look at Canelo's resume. Canelo's fought the best of the best. Like, he's fought everybody. And then what you guys got to understand is that those guys haven't fought the elite of the elite, right? So when you fight the elite, like look at in the last fight, Lomachenko got dropped, right? Against Linares. Now, Canelo's been fighting elite of the elite, so of course he's going to get exposed. When you're fighting the best guys, you're going to get exposed. Isn't as dominant. Yeah, because Loma hasn't fought as good opponents as Canelo's fought. You get Loma fighting Mikey Garcia, then we'll see how dominant he is. If he's dominant then I'll say, yeah, fair enough, he's pound for pound the best. But you can't... Look, Canelo fought Lara. Lara's very hard to look good against. Yeah, it's not about... Listen, Loma's class. Loma's class, but... You put him in there, Mikey Garcia. Let's see if he can do what he is. If Canelo beats Jacobs, So, oh, come on. If Canelo beats Jacobs, you'll only put him number 2 pound for pound. Canelo beats Jacobs. You know how good Jacobs is? He's always fighting the cream of the crop. Yeah, but he's not fought Mikey Garcia. That's the super fight in that weight. He hasn't fought anybody at Mikey Garcia's level, right? If he beats Mikey Garcia handily, I'll say you're right. Then he deserves to be number 1. But he needs to beat Mikey Garcia, in my opinion, to be ahead of Canelo. Because Canelo, for me, his resume is the best. Yeah, Jacobs is a great fight. I need to do a live stream on that. That's going to be a mega fight. If Canelo beats Andrade, then he is number 1. Yeah. I think Canelo will beat all of them. Jacobs beat GG. Diddy, it was a close fight. I think, many people thought, many people thought Golovkin nicked it. Many people thought Jacobs should have got the decision. So it's a bit of a... Garcia is never fighting at lightweight again. We'll find out. He had a meeting with Richard Schaefer, and I think he wants to go back down. What if Jacobs knocks Canelo out? Well, then, we've got a new king in. We've got a new sheriff in town. If he knocks out, what's his name? Jacobs. I mean, you got Garcia got put back in his lane. Well, Garcia did get put back in his lane, but that's because he was biting off more than he could chew against a very big and strong Errol Spence. You don't fight guys like that. Those guys are very, very dangerous. But first, Canelo GG fight. GG won clearly. Yeah, many people thought GG won. I thought the fights were very close, but a lot of people did say Golovkin won both fights. But I don't know. I just thought the fights were very close to call, if I'm honest. But again, everyone has an opinion. Everybody sees a fight differently. It's subjective, isn't it? Garcia would still whoop 90% of... Yeah, you're right, 100%. I think the only one that really troubles him is Loma. Everybody forgetting to add good GG. Yeah, GG, yeah, he deserves that. I would put him in the top 10 for sure. After Canelo paid off the judges. Everyone says that. Canelo has forgotten Carl Mayweather. Yeah, Canelo's got resumes on another level. Josh Taylor's class. Josh Taylor's a very good fighter. Didn't you see what he did to O'Hara Davis? Golovkin, number 7 on my list. Yep, I think that's about right. Just loved how GG stayed on his face as face all fight. Cut ring off, crazy skill. Yeah, Golovkin's a very good fighter. Golovkin's very good, but like I said, I don't know. I think Canelo's a very good fighter as well. They're both like animals. They both got granite chins, and they keep fighting. Those guys are tough as anything. Canelo got a good... Boydie, is that a body or... Okay, bro, you think it's fishy, the Canelo scorecard. It's GG first fight. Yeah, it was a bit fishy, but, listen, a lot of guys are cheating in boxing, It's not just Canelo. There's a lot of guys. If Kovalev beats Yard and unifies his belts, is he top 3 pound for pound? Nah, come on. That you don't become top 3 pound for pound for beating Anthony Yard. Yard isn't, like, one of the best fighters in the world at the minute. Yeah, it does. Yeah, for sure. Kovalev is top 10. Kovalev is top... I don't think so, actually. I'm not sure about that. And the unification. What? Canelo Jacobs. Yeah, that's a unification. That definitely is a unification. But yeah, it's intriguing. What do you guys make of Pacquiao's new deal with Ryzen? Who's better, Hall of Famer, Pacquiao or Chavez? Pacquiao's 8 division world champion, guys. Yeah, what do you guys make of Pacquiao signing with Ryzen? That was a big deal, right? Big deal. Pacquiao signing with Ryzen. Apparently he's gonna have some exhibition fights with for Ryzen. I think Khan was close to top five. Yeah, he was. I think Khan was definitely up there, and then Khan took that loss, and then after that, his career kind of went downhill a little. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think about the Pacquiao signing the deal with the term used when Golovkin put a beat down because Golovkin. Pacquiao's still collecting a check. He's not gonna fight. Pacquiao's just collecting a check. I think he will fight. I think he will fight. I think they've agreed. Ryzen and Pacquiao have agreed that he will be fighting some exhibition for them, but I think he'll be doing it when it's time. Imagine Pac-Man punching air against Pernell. Yeah, Pernell Whitaker was special, if I'm honest. Pernell Whitaker was very good fighter. Pernell Whitaker was, he's like one of the best defensive fighters of all time. He's fighting Thurman next. Is he? I'm not sure. I hope so. No, he is signed with Al Haymon. Yeah, he is signed with Al Haymon. Pacquiao's just in it for cash at his stage. Pacquiao is definitely looking for big paydays. Of course he is. Pacquiao wants the money. Pacquiao wants to make as much money as possible, but it's not going to be, like I said, the Ryzen deal is definitely a good deal for him, because if he's getting paid a lot of money and he's promoting IBO belt, I think Pacquiao's looking for that cash. He's looking to make as much money as possible, and he will, with a Mikey, Garcia, Khan, Crawford, or even Loma possibly. What are you talking? Pacquiao fighting those guys? I think Pacquiao. Listen, Pacquiao. Everybody still wants him. Everybody still wants to fight Pacquiao. Got a feeling Pac waiting for Khan Crawford winner. Is he? We'll find out. We'll find out. Well, the fight's next week, so let's see if he fights. Kelbrook is. Oh, come on. Ennis and Porter now. Jaron Ennis and what these two? I need to look at these two, because I don't know who those two are, and I know I know a lot of the welterweights, so I need to search those guys. If you're saying those guys will beat Porter right now, I need to definitely have to look at them. Pacquiao's still the biggest cash cow in boxing. Biggest cash cow in boxing? I'm not sure about that. Canelo's probably the biggest cash cow in boxing. Bro, Jaron Ennis is special. Well, I need to search that guy, because I've not, like I said, I know all the welterweights, and I've never come across that guy. What is he? Up and coming hot prospect. Canelo biggest cash cow, yeah, for sure. I don't know who Porter would fight. Porter's looking for a fight with Spence. I think Porter might fight Spence. Porter is ducking who? Porter wants to fight Spence. Porter's already said that he's going to go in with Spence. He's already called Spence out. I think that fight's... He wants to keep the belt safe. I don't know. 23-0, 21 KOs. Jaron Ennis. All right, I'll do my research on Jaron Ennis. He won't fight him. Watch. Spence wants Crawford. Yeah, Spence wants Crawford. I think Spence wants Porter, if I'm honest. I think Spence is going to fight Porter. So, and then we'll have a unified champion, and then we can go from there. It's going to be very intriguing to see. It's hard to be a fan of Spence. Why is it hard to be a fan of Spence? Spence is a very good fighter. It's not hard to be a fan of Spence. Spence is a great fighter. Spence is one of the best out there. In boxing, like Lomit. Putin. Okay, I need to check. Like I said, I need to check this guy out, because I've never. If he's in the welterweight division, like I said, never heard the guy's name. So I need to go check him out. If you're saying he's special, even though he's decent, he's boring. Who are you talking about when you're saying he's boring? All his fights, you know what he's gonna do. Who are you talking about? He doesn't fight people his own size. Signed by Top Rank. Dip low and swing. Who, Porter? Nah, Porter's fights aren't that exciting. You're right. Porter, yeah, Porter, yeah, is quite boring, if I'm honest. He's not the most exciting, not the most technically the most sound, but he's a good fighter. He's definitely difficult. How's it going, Super Shah TV? How are you? Salam to you as well. Yeah, so he's not the most exciting guy to watch, Sean Porter, but he's definitely he definitely knows what he's doing. He's a test for, yeah, of course, he's a test. He's a hard test. He's a pest. He is. That's a hard fight. That would be a good fight. Khan Porter, that would be a hard fight for Khan. Yeah, I will watch both of them. Bis Putin, leave your comments in the comment section. Bis Putin and Jaron Ennis. Khan v Porter would be epic. Oh, that would be a great fight. Great fight. I think in 2015, Brook would have KO'd Thurman. Possibly. Possibly. I don't know about KO, but I think he could have beaten him. Just play into Khan's style. Just plays into Khan's style. Yeah, but Porter's tough, man. He comes forward. He's like a bullish type of fighter, like a bulldog. Do you think Terence Crawford is a favourite in Khan v Crawford? Massive favourite. Not just a favourite. Of course, he's a big favourite. You know, that like I said, 70-30. And that a lot of people will think I'm being generous towards Khan by saying 70-30. He's a big favourite. You just look at the bookies. They have him a massive favourite. You know, so yeah, he's a huge favourite in that fight. Massive favourite. But that doesn't mean he's going to win. But I just think, he is a big favourite, of course. So yeah, Khan will be confused, bro. Will be confused by what he won't win. Possibly, you're possibly right. Listen, it's a hard fight. Do you think Shakur Stevenson can beat Warrington by next year? Yeah, I think Shakur Stevenson's a very good up-and-coming prospect. But again, Warrington's a seasoned champion now. Warrington's the guy. He's got the bit between his teeth. You know, he's going to be very hard for anyone to beat Warrington. He's a very hard fight. Again, he's I wouldn't say he's a bit like Porter, but he's a bit technically better than Porter. Yeah, you're right. He's a dog. Warrington's he's a chin, and his relentlessness and his output is unbelievable. Want to see Haney v Ryan got? Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Now you're talking. That's a good one. They're both good hot prospects, but I think that's a fight that needs to be built up. Both needs to become champions, and then we want to see that as a unification fight. You need to slow down because that's a potential super fight. Haney is very special, and so is Ryan Garcia. That's Canelo's what's his name? Oscar's fighter. I have a feeling Kid Galahad will beat him. Ooh, like the fight areas, but some animosity between him and Khan. There's a lot of animosity between him and Khan. It's been going on for years. Yeah, so I think listen, I think Kell Brook and Khan's thing they'll never be best of friends, but I think it's a shame that it looks like the fight Khan's strength and conditioning and good legs will win him the fight. Only time will tell. Matchroom putting Ryan Garcia in against Martin J. Ward. Ryan Garcia wins. Tell me boxers are talking risks. Khan used to, bro. Yeah, Khan takes a lot of risks. He takes a lot of risks. You know, he's that type of fighter. He's like I said, Khan's a bull. Like he goes in there. He doesn't care. He doesn't care who he's fighting. You know, and you gotta give Khan massive credit for that. You know, he fights anyone and everyone. You know, so you gotta give him huge respect. Huge respect. You said Kel and his dad wanted this fight for 14 years, and Kel asking every Christmas he wants the Khan fight. Yeah, Kell Brook's been wanting that fight for a very long time. You know, ever since he's been chasing Khan. I haven't seen anybody in boxing chase somebody as much as Kell Brooks chased Khan. Archie Sharp, another talented boxer at 135. Yeah, is Archie Sharp the one that beat Leon Woodstock? What do you think of Khan's shape now? Yeah, he's in very good shape. He's in very good shape. Serious, He is. I want to see Kell Brook fight some of the Jarrett Hurd. I just said I want to see him fight Jarrett Hurd. He should be fighting Jarrett Hurd, if I'm honest. It's disappointing. Yeah, he hasn't made the big moves. Yeah, I heard that as well, that he turned down the vote. Not turned it down. I think he's waiting for Khan. That's what I'm saying. He's just waiting for Amir Khan, which he shouldn't be doing. He's an ex-world champion on it himself, so he should be making moves himself. The fight he needs to, in my opinion, is Jarrett Hurd, but I don't think he's going to take that fight. Yeah, I watched that fight, Archie Sharp v Woodstock. He dropped Woodstock as well. Woodstock was quite the heavy favourite going into that fight, and Sharp pulled off the upset. Low White, sad, desperate man waiting for Khan. because it's the payday, isn't it? You got to understand, Brook hasn't earned the money that Amir Khan's earned. So, of course, him seeing a massive payday against Khan would make him it's a lot of money. So, you can understand why. But, you know, I just think he should be doing his own thing. Archie Sharp is they're like up and coming fighters in the UK. You know, they're not huge names, so you wouldn't know. Shields or Hammer. I think Clarissa Shields. I think she'll win. She's again another dog. Clarissa Shields she can fight. But Dave Allen got eighth round KO to Victor. Sorry, Luis Ortiz. Yeah, that should have never have fought Luis Ortiz. Dave Allen, you know, he was like a punch bag in that fight. You know, Dave Allen should stick to guys like Lucas Brown. You know, guys of his level, not guys like that. That's just, you know, that's not his level. Luis Ortiz is on another level. Luis Ortiz should be fighting Dillian Whyte. Yeah, I think Whyte and Ortiz should happen. I think that's a great fight. But I don't think it will, because I think Dillian Whyte's looking for someone just a little bit less than that, because Dillian Whyte's on the verge of a world title and he doesn't want to take the risk and lose. Who's going to win the Paulie fight coming up? Who you got? Paulie and Lobov? I think, I don't know, because I don't think Paulie should be taking part in that. I think that's very dangerous. Bare knuckle, that's horrible. I don't want to see him taking part in that. That, you know, Paulie could get bashed up. Didn't you see their faces at the end of the fight? Do you see how terrible they looked? They looked like they'd been hit by baseball bats and spades, and that was terrible. Got offered 2 mil today. Dillian offered him 2 mil today. Offered who 2 mil today? What, Ortiz? That slap. Yeah, he slapped him. Paulie is a bum. Who is the best 140-pound fighter? You know what? I think Taylor might be the one. Taylor might be the man in that. Taylor might just be the man in that 140-pound division. I think it's going to be very interesting to see that 140-pound divisions in the air. Maurice Hooker's a good fighter. He offered Ortiz 2 million today. I don't know whether that's enough. Yeah, but is that enough? 2 million's not enough. You know, you look at the money that there is out there right now. I want to see Dave Allen pull it off against Lucas Brown. I think Lucas Brown, his biggest payday is 500k, bro. Yeah, but you got to understand the money out there now is a lot, is massive. You know, he's coming to the UK as well. You got to put it up, maybe give him about a couple of 3 million probably. Who has Ortiz beat? Yeah, but Ortiz is that. People say that who has Ortiz beat, but no one wants to fight him. You can't say who's he beat and then say, well, no one really wants to fight him. He wants to fight all these guys, but do they want to fight him? Yeah, I've seen a few of his videos. Like he slags everyone off, don't he? Joshua v. Usyk, that's a good fight. Ortiz almost beat Wilder. Yeah, he did almost beat Wilder. Nothing to gain, that's why. Yeah, exactly. But that's what I mean. He's more known for Rocky. Not really. He's a good fighter. Everybody was talking about him before that. Ortiz is 52 years of age. You're probably right. I can't disagree with you. He probably might be older. Ortiz v. Wilder was epic. It was one of the best fights I've seen. You know, fantastic fight. Bro, have you seen Terence Crawford documentary? Yes. Terence Crawford, I like, if you know what, he's fighting calm, but I like Terence Crawford. I think he's an exceptional fighter. What about Yard is going to Russia? Yard's going to Russia, making 4.2 million and doing it. Good luck to him. I hope he knocks Kovalev out. If Khan wins, it's a party. You know, I'm gonna be doing live stream of Khan and Crawford. That's gonna be horrible, because whenever it's a Khan fight, I get kind of nervous. And you're either gonna see me like down, or you're either gonna see me screaming my head off. So it's gonna be a weird one. Imagine coming from that background and being world champ. Kazakhstan amateurs allowed who to turn pro? What do I do for a living? I'm a lecturer. Most of us would be screaming to our TVs. GZ, yeah, GZ is from Kazakhstan, yeah. But what was the question about the Kazakhstan amateurs? Khan v Crawford. That's gonna be, like I said, I can't wait for that. I can't wait. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna leave this live stream here. We've done a lot of talking about how can I become a lecturer. You need to get the qualifications. You need to do a master's in something. What uni are you? No, I'm working in a private school, right? I work as a sports specialist. So I've done my master's in sports management from Loughborough Uni. I do a lot of tutoring outside of school. And I'm working at a school right now called Overston Park. Bro, next big fight, you go. Let's link up. Next big fight, I'll go. Yeah, for sure. Thanks for the great content. Thank you very much for watching and keep supporting. Yeah, if that fight happens, then for sure, Canelo and Jacobs are in tremendous shape. Yeah, that's a massive fight. That's a 50-50. You can't wait for that. And I've never actually went to a fight before, bro. What was the last one you went to? I've been to like local fights, you know, local like King Power. I haven't been to a massive fight. I don't really like watching it there, you know. I'd prefer like watching the fights on TV so I can analyze them and break them down. You know, there you can't really do that, can you? You know, imagine going to a Joshua fight with 80,000 people. Like you ain't gonna be able to see it. You'll see little specks fighting. Yeah, I'm gonna be live streaming all the fights now from now. So tomorrow I'll be doing Lomachenko Crolla. Few of my boys going to New York for Khan. Really, that's a good luck. Good luck to. I want to do. That's gonna be great fun for the ones that are going to watch Khan Crawford. It's gonna be that'll be good fun. There's a lot of tickets. I think I don't think the fight's selling too good in America. So I think there's a lot of tickets still available. There was a lot, like a couple of weeks before the fight, there was still a lot on Ticketmaster. There was loads of tickets available. The fight's not selling that well, I don't think. They're not doing a good job in selling the fight. Yeah, it's difficult to sell in America. It's not easy to sell fights. You know, the promotion there. If that fight was here in England, that would have sold out a massive stadium. Tickets for Khan Crawford will sell last minute. Yeah, because they'll probably like give them out for quite cheap. So yeah, that's why they'll probably they'll sell fast towards the end. And that's why most do sell out towards the end, because they give them away. I don't care about the pay-per-view buys, bro. Yeah, the more pay-per-views, the more money they get. Congress about 40k tickets in the UK. Yeah, I would say so. I'd agree. It do good numbers for sure. I just want America to bring the belts home. Yeah, I think a lot of people want him to bring the belts home, but whether it will be good enough, only time will tell. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna leave the live chat here. Rematch Will Crawford should be in the UK. Yeah, that should be. You're right. And that'll be massive. That'll be huge. But guys, I'm gonna leave the chat here. This is the best fighter Khan has faced skill-wise. Yeah, for sure. He's one of the best. I think Canelo's up there. But guys, I'm gonna leave the chat here. And I'll see you guys. I'll be doing these live videos a lot, especially towards building up to Khan Crawford. It'll be big. It'll be epic. I'll be doing a lot of these live chats. So hopefully just tune in. I'll let you guys know before. And oh yeah, tomorrow I'll be live streaming Crolla Lomachenko. So make sure to tune in. And I'll see you guys. Soon. But yeah, tomorrow I'll be obviously uploading my videos and stuff, and then obviously tomorrow Crolla Lomachenko. Make sure to tune in, and I'll see you guys. Check out the prospects and tell me your thoughts. I will. Jaron Ennis and Putin. Just make sure to leave the comment of their names in the comment section, and then I'll check them out. Bro, if I was a hater before, but you're a safe guy. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Channel is good. Keep the stuff up. Yeah, I will do. And I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. All right. Take care, guys. Alexander.